First wealth engineer that's coming up is Denzil Klaasen. There you go, sir. Welcome. Denzil, you joined right at the end of August. Let's call it September. You can see his numbers: April, May, June. Tell the audience, which is mostly guests, about your experience when you were sitting in the same seat here one day. 31st of August perhaps was the first time you came and watched this presentation. Tell people what your experience was of being exposed to Dew Point and kind of what led off from that point.
Yes, this is a moment of truth. But I think without first giving some accolades and thanks to those that played an important role in your life before we talk about money. This evening, firstly, allow me to say, without the good Lord, it would not be possible. My good-looking, beautiful wife here right in front. But equally so, because this is leverage business, but also collaboration. We heard a beautiful English word. To Pumi and Patrick, they only found out later on that I was family, by the way. But also allow me this evening, and I say this with all sincerity, to say thank you very much to Dew Point and its management, to Constantia, for bringing up such a divine and wonderful opportunity. When we look around South Africa, there are not many people that believes from a business point of view of putting money into a venture like this. I can assure you. They ask all skeptical questions because of where we find ourselves. But this organization, that's a listed company, saw the vision for South Africans, ordinary people like you and I. And this is how I came to know about it. I've got about 17 years of what we call network marketing experience. I looked at this business already from February, didn't have the gut to get involved, and only towards August, I made contact with a particular individual. And this gentleman said to me, fine, no problem, on a particular Monday, come along, and so I've done. He said, I'll meet you there. When I arrived here, that's now what we call the introducer, isn't it? He was not here. I could have walked away and says, wow, but it was not about him. I came in, as Rob said, I sat down, I was really thrilled because a couple of aspects that is very, very prone. Number one, it's a highly regulated organization, a business that you can be proud of. Secondly, when you look and feel, thank you very much, Rob, he's the look and feel man, I believe. You feel that you belong to an entity of quality. Would you agree with me? Thirdly, my dear friends, I say to you, 8 regulators. They're not coming easy, I can assure you. There might be even a mystery shopper sitting here tonight, checking us out from the Financial Services Board. And so you must be on your toes. But my journey really just begun by looking. Like Abraham Lincoln says, give me a tree to cut down, I'll take 4 months, and 2 months thereof I'll cut off. But 4 months I'll sharpen my saw or my axe. And that's what I've done. I came in here and old Brandon used to say, I saw you, and when are you going to start working? And I just sat and I took in, absorbed all this information. About the 3rd month, Pumi came to me and says, I believe you're part of our team. And from there, it started really. My first income, 220 Rand in December. Didn't understand the element that you got to keep at it. And then in January, 0. From 220, next month, 0. Nothing. Wondered what's happening. One of the guys didn't pay. So a very good lesson. Then in February, the 11th of February, it dawned upon me how powerful this business was. You see that picture is for no reason that I've got a beautiful kitty bow on. That's the picture where I started seeing the vision. That was on the 11th of February at Monte Casino. I saw people go on stage, and I sat there and I pondered and I considered. Well, Danny, good mate, there you are. He was one of them on their way to Cape Town, Mauritius qualifications, 30-odd thousand rand, and I calculated 10 months, 11 months. No, my maths can't be wrong, but it's real because they're telling the world, they're live streaming. And I made my decision on the 11th. So from February roundabout, I then decided, let's plant the seed, 2 grand, 4 grand, 9 grand. If my maths is right, Facebook can't match us, right? That's 100% probably. Eh? And therefore, I can say to you, but it comes with hard work. It comes with total and complete passion for the business. And that is really what I would like to say tonight, my dear good friend Rob. Thank you very much for a wonderful evening. I don't know where the future takes us, but I'm happy so far.
Tell us a little bit about your future, your expectations of this business. Like you said, you're 100% committed to this business. We saw you all the time. He's always doing training, his own training to his own people here. What do you expect out of this business?
Indeed. I think the first issue is tonight, when I looked upon the business, was not really about making a great amount of money over a short space of time. I committed one issue that I heard repeatedly said on the stage is invest time. Not come and hope to have money. I'm not even bothered what the income would come out, with all due respect, because I know the model and the system is there. It's worked out for us. So when one looks and you ponder over the first, I think the second, third slide, in terms of retirement, we spoke about 5,000 if you have a million rand invested. As I'm standing here today, I'm worth about 2 million rand. Think about it. That is the power of what we have. It is consistent leverage. Now let me just give you a little bit of insight. I've got 11 people with a BPQ of 100% that works on a month-to-month basis with me. 11. And out of the 11, if I must just, that's my own effort, that's 610 rand that I would receive out of my effort. But through leveraging, it is almost 10,000 rand. Now you understand what it is all about in this business. So my view towards the future really focus threefold. Number one, I got into this business to ensure and secure my retirement with my wife. But at that stage, because there's nothing much you can depend upon in this country of ours at this present moment. Let's face it. And therefore, I need to create it by myself and those that surround it in terms of this business. Believe you me, what I forgot to tell you is, the first 2 people that I signed up was very close people that I believed in. Within the first month, both cancelled. Now that is the way you go. But my viewpoint for the future, my dear friends, is very simple. Is to create a retirement that is going to be a retirement which is in my hands together with Dew Point. I believe this organization, because it's a highly regulated organization, it is a well-posed organization in financial services sector. It's a listed company. It's going nowhere. It's solid. It can come. And with hard work and support and teamwork, we will find ourselves traveling the way we want to travel, my darling. Not just South Africa or Africa, but the globe. Because all it takes is money. That's all we want. It's money. That is what makes us not earning at the end of the day and make these things happen. So my friends, that's really where I want to be. And I said to myself, the best of about just 10 years, Rob, 10 years is what I want to put in. I celebrated my birthday on 9th of June. That was last Friday. So I'm 57. I can assure you that's no day. I'll be 67 when I say I will take it easy. Not get out, not retiring, just take it easy, because I will have a great number of young guns, young people that will take in leverage this business to where I want to be. Finally, I want to just say to you, you know, the power of this business is a few components. The first one is that on your first point, there is no stop. You can put as many as people as you wish. And by developing them, you can create a depth that is completely not even in your hands. And I call it generational income, which my children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, They all, those grandchildren, the boys after all, will be called Denzil. Denzil 1, Denzil 2, Denzil 3. Because I hope to leave a legacy for them to build on. Because this money, I will die, it will never die, it will go with my generation of family members. People, this is real. Tonight, you're not standing here because of a fast. You know, I come from other networks, and my wife and I spoke about it. And you have this hype, you know, they put you on a hype that you are so emotionally peaked to a level where you just want to do all sorts of things. And when you leave afterwards, you wonder, but why did I sign? No. We are level-headed. There's no doof. No, it's just a simple, easy information that comes through. Apply it, and you make it. By default, you know you can do it. Hey, wait, let me keep quiet. I'm so passionate about it. Thank you very much, Rob.
Well, amen to that.
Thank you.
Good luck. On that note, we've got Nonkqubela. So she's not with us this evening. She actually comes from East London, as you can see there in the Eastern Cape. But Patrick and Pumi were down there this week with their business down in that part of the country. And they were kind enough to sit down with Nonkqubela and get her to give us a little interview, which we'll be looking at shortly. But take a look. She joined in March 2016, right? Someone looked at it earlier and said, oh, she only joined the other day. No, 2016. More than a year ago. Even Denzil admitted he had joined this business and he sat back. Or no, he didn't join the business. He saw the business, he was exposed to it, he sat back, he didn't do anything. We've got people that join the business, they don't do anything, and then suddenly they come to life, right? 3,600 Rand by April. By May, jumped another 1,000 Rand by June. Eastern Cape has come alive because of this lady's channel in that part of the country. It's nowhere near our head office. So you might be asking the question, what about all these people outside of the country? This is our only office. We have offices nowhere else. But we've leveraged, we've put technology into place that allows people to build their channels, to thrive in other towns, other provinces around the country. Okay, so let's take a look at her interview.
I heard about Viewpoint in February 2016, and I didn't do it. I didn't even start. I didn't even want to listen, in fact, because we were busy in East London. We were doing all these pyramid schemes, all these scams, all these get-rich-quick schemes. And I said, no, this is going to delay me, because these scams, they promise you a lot of money, and you end up having nothing. We end up losing money. Then round about February in 2017, I was following Pumi all this time because I know them, Pumi and Pat. I know them from a previous company that we were dealing with. We were in Mauritius together 2 times. Then I said, no man, Pumi, let me check, and they are successful with a Viewpoint. Then I decided to phone Pumi. It was on a Saturday. Then I phoned Pumi and I said to Pumi, Pumi, I've been tracking you. I've been watching your videos in YouTube. Then I can see that you are doing so well with Viewpoint. And please just tell me what is it all about. Then Pumi explained everything to me. Then I decided to do Viewpoint.
Right, so she sat around for nearly a year. Nearly a year and didn't do anything. And suddenly came to life and has transformed her earnings every month in a space of 3 to 4 months. Okay, and on that note, we got Sai Sai. Welcome. Everyone better behave. She's a nursery school owner. Sai Sai, welcome. It's a pleasure having you up on stage again. Sai Sai's been up before. As you can see, she joined on the 25th of July, so she's been around the block almost a year, almost 12 months. And again, you can see the increase in her earnings. So tell the audience, the guests, what was your experience again when you joined the business, when you first saw it? Also, you sat in the seat like everyone else does, and you took this leap of faith to join this business you probably never heard of before. What has your experience been?
Good
That
evening,
bad.
ladies and gentlemen. You see, I'm so excited. Dew Point is real. It's not a scheme or any type of those things. As you see me standing here, I am not an actor. They didn't promise to give me a bag of popcorns and Coke.
Sure.
That is real. That is going to my account every month. It is real. This is not something that you cannot join. You need to think twice. If you are here for the first time as a guest, this is a real business. I joined Dew Point last year on as you see, on the 25th of July. But I will tell you the truth. This requires a hard work, an effort, and a thought. And the people that you bring to the business, bring quality people. It's not about the large numbers or the quantity, but quality. And then you will make it. You'll go far in this business. And another thing, as you are here, look at South Africa now. South Africa is like most of the companies are closing down, and then people are being retrenched. And then think about 5 years to come. Now, you better join Dew Point. This is real. And then to my team, I would like to encourage you. My team, let's do this. This is real. Keep on talking to people. Keep on sharing the opportunity. You see, when they reject you, Bona, don't worry. Keep on sharing the opportunity to other people, and then the serious ones will take this business. But they will come back, and when they come to you asking for money, do not give them. Just remind them about Dew Point. Remind them about the power of D, the debt destroyer.
Okay.
If you debt, you need to have focus and be determined. The D that will always double your income. Thank you.